this video, we will focus on the IP waterproofing of Xiaomi's latest flagship, the Xiaomi 13 Pro 5G, which is its main bad point in spite of its IP68 rating. In another video, we'll have a look at the good points. It is our job to highlight both the positive and negative aspects, since it will help you make the right purchase decision. It was pretty weird that the flagship with IP68 does not have a rubber sealant on its trim tray compared to IP53 Xiaomi devices which have rubber seals. Anyways, this elegant and premium flagship is made of Victus glass production, metal midframe with a back made of ceramic, not glass. You can see a specialty of Xiaomi since other brands do not go for ceramic. No issues of oleophobic coating on both sides as expected of most devices, let alone a flagship. Skipping the light splashing round right onto heavy drenching, since the Xiaomi 13 Pro is certified to be IP68 rated. We have still not gotten over the fact about the absence of a rubber sealant on the SIM, which is found even on mid-ranges from other brands and Xiaomi itself. It's time to fling the Xiaomi 13 Pro underwater for 30 minutes, since all this heavy drenching does not seem to make any difference to the supposed IP68 rating. Let us marinate the 13 Pro underwater for about half an hour or so before we can subject it to other newly launched liquid abuses such as the cocktail freeze test. Again, the Xiaomi 13 Pro is still doing great at this stage, and the IP68 seems to be working like it has always worked in all other flagships. So next, it's finally time to set it up for the freeze test, which of course we have done earlier with other flagships with a 100% pass record. It looks like the 13 Pro is easily going to keep up that record. Adding some cola for the cocktail freeze mix, we are feeling definitely confident that this is going to be just another pass for a flagship. The Mi 11 Ultra had also passed the cocktail freeze test, in fact for over 3 hours. There was a slight hiccup and a first time for an IP68 device when the battery went down to 0, but ultimately it did survive the 3-hour freeze cocktail test. We are hoping that this year the flagship Xiaomi 13 Pro does better without any hiccups or major liquid damage. "60 minutes is up. Let's see how the flagship 13 Pro has fought against liquid damage and freezing." The music is still running, which is definitely a good sign that the 13 Pro is well and alive. looks like a bit of screen freeze, but that is only due to the accumulation of moisture on the glass. Also, the camera lens has some moisture trapped inside and no sound as yet from the bottom speakers. But most importantly, the 13 Pro is running as normal and looks to get back to normal after some drying. Also, no dead battery issue like the Mi 11 Ultra. It seems to have passed the 1-hour cocktail test. But our pre-celebration comes to an abrupt end. Within 2 minutes, the display went weird to a green-yellow, to blank, and back to green-yellow on the lock screen and normal on the home screen. Slowly, the LTPO AMOLED becomes pale and washed up. All this was the stages towards permanent display damage. In a few minutes, the display went completely dead with significant heat at the ceramic back. The Xiaomi 13 Pro is the first IP68 rated device which fails the test and raises the question about the authenticity of the IP rating.